rebel Shiv Sena MLAs. It is learned that last night a number of MLAs flocked to the residence of former Chief Minister Fadnavis and exchanged sweets. Meanwhile, a Shiv Sena MP, Sanjay Raut, while referring to Uddhav Thackeray's resignation, said that the party has been stabbed by its own members. He added that the Shiv Sena will come back to power by its own strength in the days to come.
मुख्यमंत्री उद्धव ठाकरे जी जो पार्टी के चीफ है शिवसेना के, कल रात को अपने पद से इस्तीफा दिया है। सर्वोच्च न्यायालय में जिस प्रकार का निर्णय आया है उसके बाद पद पर रहना उनके लिए उचित नहीं था। बहुत ही नैतिकता की राजनीति करने वाले वो नेता है। कल त्याग पत्र दिया है, लोगों से अपील की है कि किस परिस्थिति में उनको ये पद छोड़ना पड़ा। 2.5 साल तक उद्धव जी के नेतृत्व में कांग्रेस और राष्ट्रवादी की सरकार चली, शिवसेना उसमें थी अर्थात, और सभी का उनको सहकार्य मिला, सोनिया गांधी हो, पवार साहब हो। लेकिन उद्धव जी ने जाते वक्त कहा कि मेरे ही लोगों ने मुझसे गद्दारी की, बेईमानी की, इसलिए ये सरकार अब मैं नहीं चला सकता हूँ। शिवसेना इज नॉट बॉर्न फॉर पावर, पावर इज बॉर्न फॉर शिवसेना। हम सत्ता के लिए पैदा नहीं हुए, सत्ता हमारे लिए पैदा हुई। ये बाला साहब ठाकरे जी का एक मंत्र रहा हमेशा। हम वापस काम करेंगे और फिर एक बार अपने बलबूते पर सत्य पे आएंगे। धन्यवाद।
Well, news and updates continue on Northeast Live, so stay tuned for more news.
News to keep you ahead. Evening Prime, every day at 7 p.m. Northeast Live, most watched English news channel in Northeast. #1 English channel in region. Highest urban and rural viewers in Northeast. Most viewed news channel of Northeast on YouTube.
বা এইটো লওঁ নে এইটো? 3rd জুলাইত মিছৰ চেল আছে নহয়, তেন্তে এইটো আৰু এইটো লৈ ল।
মিছৰ মহা ইণ্ডিয়ান সেভিং সেল 3rd জুলাইত।
Long shot, but I got the reach. Pop lock, now I'm off the leash. Mic drop, I ain't gotta preach. I just do what comes natural.
Sterling Reserve, come alive.
News to keep you ahead. Evening Prime, every day at 7 p.m.
Hello and welcome to Afternoon Headlines. I am Pooja and we start the bulletin with a big story at the start. At least 4 people have died and dozens feared trapped under debris in a massive landslide that occurred at Tupul Yard Railway Construction Camp in Manipur's None district. As per sources, the death toll may rise significantly. Among those feared trapped are also 6 to 7 Northeast Frontier Railway staff. The incident took place around midnight at the company location of 107 Territorial Army deployed near Tupul railway station for protection of the under construction railway line from Jiribam to Imphal. The entire camp was buried under the debris. Full-scale rescue operations are in progress by columns of Indian Army and Assam Rifles, and the available engineer plant equipment on site has been pressed into service for rescue efforts. As per a defense release, as many as 13 individuals were rescued at around 5:30 this morning and were rushed to the Nonne Army Medical Unit for treatment. Evacuation of the critically injured personnel is also in progress. Inclement weather and fresh landslides are posing a challenge to the rescue operations, even as concerted effort is underway to rescue the missing individuals. Army helicopters are also on standby, waiting for the weather to clear. Meanwhile, following the massive landslide, the AJ River flowing through Nonne town has been completely obstructed, causing a dam-like situation upstream. In the wake of the situation, the Deputy Commissioner Nonne has urged the general public to take all precautions not to venture near the river area. The district administration noted that any breach upstream will wreak havoc to the low-lying areas of Nonne district headquarters. So at least 4 people have died and dozens are feared trapped under debris, and still the rescue operations is being conducted by the Army and the Assam Rifles. This entire incident occurred at Tupul Yard Railway Construction Camp in Manipur's Nonne district. And as per sources, the death toll may rise significantly. Among those feared trapped are also 6 to 7 Northeast Frontier Railway staff. The incident took place around midnight at the company location of 107 Territorial Army, deployed near Tupul railway station for protection of the under construction railway line from Jiribam to Imphal. The entire camp was buried under the debris. Well, full-scale rescue operations are still underway and by the columns of Indian Army and Assam Rifles, and the available engineer plant equipment on site has been pressed into service for rescue efforts. And our news editor Nabrun Goswami gave some updates on situation in Nonne a short while back. Let's listen in.
Tragedy, a massive landslide in Nonne district of Manipur. Of course, as you already mentioned, the landslide struck the company location of the 107 Territorial Army of the Indian Army deployed near the Tupul railway station, the Tupul Yard Railway Construction Camp, to be precise. And as per info that we're getting, the entire camp was wiped off by the landslide. Of course, initial reports are coming in that 2 people have lost their lives, but as per the latest report, at least 4 bodies have been recovered. The district administration is fearing that dozens may still be trapped. Around 13 people were rescued this morning by the Army and Assam Rifles rescue team. They have been taken to the Nonne Army Medical Unit for treatment. Meanwhile, those critically injured are also being evacuated. However, bad weather, inclement weather, and fresh landslide is creating problem. Army helicopters are on standby, waiting for the weather to clear so that those with critical conditions can be evacuated. But the fear right now, Pooja, is that the death toll may rise significantly. The death toll may go up to 15, 16. We hope it remains at 4. We pray that it remains at 4 and those trapped under the debris can be rescued. But this is a massive, massive tragedy. Not only this, Pooja, the landslide has also obstructed the flow of the river AJ in Nonne, creating a dam-like situation upstream. Now, what the district administration is saying is that if there's any breach upstream, it will create wreak havoc in the low-lying areas of Nonne district headquarters. We are yet to know if any evacuation efforts have been initiated in the low-lying areas so that in case of breach, the people do not suffer. Of course, there will be destruction of property, but human lives are very important. We're waiting for updates whether any evacuation and relocation of those living downstream, those living in the low-lying areas of the Nonne district headquarters has begun. But as we speak, Army and Assam Rifles rescue teams are on the spot carrying out the rescue operations. 4 bodies have been recovered so far. At least 20 have been feared missing. The district administration advisory says dozens may be missing. So it's a massive tragedy. And of course, the district administration is constantly monitoring the situation. The weather is still bad. It has been raining, incessant rains, of course, in almost all parts of the northeast. We have landslides being reported from everywhere, from Assam to Arunachal to Meghalaya. And now in Manipur, this massive tragedy. The location of the incident is, of course, the Tupul railway construction camp, railway yard construction camp. Of course, the Cheshul Army camp there was posted for protection of the under construction railway line from Jiribam to Imphal. And the incident took place over 90 kilometers away from Jiribam. It's a very critical situation as we speak. Pooja will have to wait for more updates, especially on the rescue operations and if evacuation processes began in the low-lying areas of Noni.
Right, Nabrun, and weather is posing a serious challenge for the rescue teams to conduct the rescue operation smoothly. So what more can the rescue team do? Because they have been pressed into service, but they are trying their best to rescue all the missing persons at this point in time.
Absolutely, it's a race against time, Pooja. In situations like this, it's a race against time. You have people buried under debris, they're running out of time. On top of that, you have inclement weather, fresh landslides, rainfall that makes rescue operations nearly impossible. But despite that, all efforts are being undertaken. The army columns, Assam Rifles personnel are on the spot doing their best to save as many lives as possible. We can only pray that the death toll doesn't increase anymore in the meantime. The district administration, the government is constantly monitoring the situation.
All right, shifting focus now. Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sharma chaired another meeting with the state deputy commissioners to review the flood situation. The meeting, which was held through video conferencing, is the third such meeting to be chaired by Chief Minister Sharma in the wake of devastating floods in Assam that has rendered several people homeless. Chief Minister Sharma, while addressing the DCs, directed them to speed up relief measures and also asked them to prepare a roadmap on how to take things forward.
DC Borpeta line ahok Bhusal apuni jetia apunalukor tender hol tender hoar time GRৰ jitur manuhe red coat korile saulor dam telor dam বজাৰৰ দামতকৈ কম কোট কৰিলে সো এই কথাটো লৈ পেলাই মই ঘুৰি আহি পেলাই মই বহুত চিন্তাত পৰিলো আৰে মানুহেটো বস্তু কন্ট্ৰাক্টৰেটো দাম কমত দিব নোৱাৰে কেনেকে কমত দিলে পিছত মই যেটো বুজিলো যে বৰপেটা জিলাত আগতে যেতিয়া বানপানী হয় মেইনলি বাগবৰ জনিয়া ভিতৰুৱা অঞ্চলত বানপানী হয় গতিকে ৰিলিফ তাত দিব নালাগে এক বস্তা দিয়ক বাকি 7 বস্তাৰ বিল বনাও So, সেইকাৰণে মানুহ তেনে চলি আছিল এতিয়া যেতিয়া বানপানীটো বৰপেটা টাউনত আহিলে কথা কব পৰা মানুহৰ ঘৰত বানপানী হল মানুহে ৰিলিফ ডিমান্ড কৰিলে কন্ট্ৰাক্টৰ কেজনে লগে লগে সুইচ অফ কৰি দিলে So all these contractor has to be arrested now কাৰণ they have entered into this thing with an ulterior motive আৰু আপুনি এতিয়া মই ইয়াত এডিশনাল চিফ সেক্ৰেটাৰী মই এটা ইনকুৱাৰী দিম যে আগে পিছে আপোনালোকৰ দাম মাৰ্কেটত কৈ কম দামতে চলি আছিল all people all the families who were in relief camps or who are in relief camps they all are entitled for immediate grant of rupees 3,800 that is the beginning of the story আৰু ইয়াতে irrespective of any assessment, anything, any family who are in the relief camp, they will get this assessment immediately. Kalbhat dolong adi bebosta nokora karne rasta bhange and we end up paying more money in repairing the roads. Gotika ji jagat rasta bhangile tat dolong lagibo niki. তাত কালভার্ট লাগিব নেকি ইনস্টেড অফ মাটি মাৰি ৰাস্তাটো বনাই দিয়াৰ জাগাত So water resource department আৰু PWD লগত will have a separate meeting আগষ্ট মাহৰ পিছত আমি ৰেষ্টুৰেশ্যনৰ কামত নামি যাম ইনফ্ৰাষ্ট্ৰাকচাৰ ৰেষ্টুৰেশ্যন আৰু এটা কথা মই ডিসি সকলক কম আমাৰ ষ্টুডেন্টে বহুতখিনি কিতাপ পত্ৰ লষ্ট হোৱা বুলি এটা আমালৈকে মই কেম্প বিলাকত যাওঁতে আহিছে গতিকে ষ্টুডেন্ট বিলাককো কিতাপ কিনিবৰ কাৰণে আমি এটা বুক গ্ৰেণ্ট দিব লাগিব আপোনালোকে ষ্টুডেন্ট খিনিৰো লিষ্ট এখন বনাওক আমি 1000 rupees student khenik eta book grant didim but we will release that from SOPD from the state side it will not come under the RG second phase to ahibo district task force or meeting hobo task force or meeting ot line department bilake mur goru keta moril sagoli keta moril amar health department kobo je keijon manuhor hat bhangile keijon manuhor bhori accident hol ei gutei kotha khini যিসকল ডিসিৰ মনত এটা প্ৰশ্ন আছে যে পোষ্টমৰ্টেম কৰা মানুহে পইচাটো পাবনে নাই এই মুহূৰ্তত টকাটো তেওঁলোকক কম্পেনসেট কৰাটো আমাৰ দায়িত্ব পাব নাপাব পিছত উইল টেক এ ডিসিশন গতিকে যিসকলৰ ডেথ হোৱাৰ পিছতো কম্পেনসেশন পোৱা নাই ইমিডিয়েটলি CM office আপোনালোকে নাম পঠাই দিয়ক will immediately release 4 lakhs rupees either from CMDF or CMRF so that everybody is covered.
Meanwhile, incessant rains in the last few days have inundated parts of Pasighat in Arunachal Pradesh. And these are visuals from the office and residential complex of D. Ering Memorial Wildlife Sanctuary Division, Pasighat, which has been inundated by floodwaters. People have been forced to use country boats in Pasighat for the first time. As per official records, the rainfall on 28th of June was second highest in last 18 years. Shifting focus now, in a big breakthrough, the Assam police has busted a human trafficking racket in Guwahati. As per reports, a person identified as Jahirul Haq was allegedly involved in selling young girls in Mumbai in the pretext of giving them break in the film industry. The incident came to light when the accused allegedly duped another girl by sending her off to Mumbai. Learning about the state of affairs, a group of young boys reportedly tricked Jahirul to come to Guwahati. Subsequently, he was arrested by a team of Paltan Bazar police. Meanwhile, the police has also detained a makeup artist for questioning. All right, so big breakthrough for the Assam police viewers. The Assam police has busted a human trafficking racket in Guwahati, and as per inputs, a person identified as Jahirul Haq was allegedly involved in selling young girls in Mumbai in the pretext of giving them break in the film industry. The incident came to light when the accused allegedly duped another girl by sending her off to Mumbai. Learning about the state of affairs, a group of young boys reportedly tricked Jahirul to come to Guwahati. Subsequently, he was arrested by a team of Paltan Bazar police. And on the other hand, the police has also detained a makeup artist for questioning on the entire incident.
মানুহজন মুম্বাইৰ হয় মুম্বাইৰ পৰা মানে আহি আমাৰ লগৰ এজনীকে তেওঁ মানে হেৰি কৰিছে মেছেজ কৰিছে যে এনেকুৱা ভিডিঅ' শ্বুট কৰিম গানৰ ভিডিঅ' শ্বুট কৰিম তাৰপিছত এনেকৈ ছোৱালীক জালত পেলাই হা মানে চিনেমাত চান্স দিম বুলি কৈ ছোৱালীক জালত পেলাই চিনেমাত চান্স দিম বুলি মানে এনেকৈ কৈ পেলাই ছোৱালীবিলাকক এনেকৈ ব্লেকমেইল কৰে লাষ্টত মেছেজ পাতি দি পেলাই তোমাৰ ফটোজ দিয়া কিবা দিয়া.
And on to a big story from Meghalaya now. Well, at least 3 members of a suspected gang of cattle smugglers were thrashed by villagers of Balalgree in southwest Garo Hills this morning. While 3 were caught by the villagers, the remaining members of the suspected gang managed to flee. While initially reports were coming in that 3 have been lynched, sources said that the trio who hail from Assam are alive. As per reports, the 3 injured have been shifted to the Ampati Civil Hospital. The 3 have been identified as Maijan Haq, Jheel Haq and I Hussain. It may be mentioned here that the dacoit groups have been attempting to raid houses in the area in the wee hours due to load shedding between 1 a.m. to 5 a.m. This has also triggered apprehensions among locals. So, big story at this point in time, viewers, from the state of Meghalaya. At least 3 members of a suspected gang of cattle smugglers were thrashed by villagers of Balalpuri in southwest Garo Hills this morning. And while there were 3 were caught by the villagers, the remaining members of the suspected gang managed to flee. All right, we have a breaking news at this point in time, viewers. The Manipur Chief Minister N. Biren Singh is rushing to Nonne district in the wake of the massive landslide that has claimed at least 4 lives so far. Well, Chief Minister N. Biren Singh is on his way to take stock of the situation firsthand. So, breaking news at this point in time, viewers. Manipur Chief Minister N. Biren Singh is rushing to Nonne district in the wake of the massive landslide that has claimed at least 4 lives so far. Chief Minister N. Biren Singh is on his way to take stock of the situation firsthand. And shifting focus to some national stories now. Well, the Maharashtra BJP is the single largest party in the 288-member state assembly with 106 MLAs, is all set to stake claim to form the next government in the state. The development comes in the wake of high-voltage political drama in Maharashtra that took a whole new turn after Chief Minister Uddhav Thackeray resigned from his post last night. Thackeray opted to bow out in the face of a no-trust vote in the assembly that he seemed certain to lose. Thackeray had earlier approached the Supreme Court to put a stay on the floor test order called by Governor Koshyari, which was later declined by the apex court. However, Maharashtra Assembly Principal Secretary Rajendra Bhagwat informed that all state MLAs that as per the governor's order, the special session had been called off after the resignation of Thackeray as Chief Minister. Well, given the series of developments of former Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis is eyeing to be back to power for the 3rd time, backed by 39 rebel Sena MLAs led by Eknath Shinde. And if reports are to be believed, then Fadnavis will be sworn in as Maharashtra Chief Minister tomorrow itself, while Eknath Shinde will take over as a Deputy Chief Minister. In this regard, the BJP will reportedly be holding numerous meetings to deliberate on the government in state along with rebel Shiv Sena MLAs. It is learned that last night a number of MLAs flocked to the residence of former Chief Minister Fadnavis and exchanged sweets. All right, viewers, now we cut across live to the press briefing by the Shinde camp.
वगैरे काही चर्चा झालेली नाहीये. दुसरं असं आहे की भाजप हा एक राष्ट्रीय पक्ष आहे. त्याच्यामुळे जो काही निर्णय फडणवीस साहेब घेतील किंवा त्यांचे नेते घेतील त्याला राष्ट्रीय पक्ष असल्यामुळे ते आपल्या पक्षाशी बोलतील आणि ते निर्णय घेत असतात. त्याच्यामुळे घाईघाईने अशी काही नावं वगैरे निश्चित होतात. ही जर कोणाच्या मनामध्ये असं वाटत असेल तर ते चुकीचं आहे. अशी कुठलाही निर्णय झालेला नाही. ही एक आयडिया असते अशा सोडून द्यायच्या बातम्या की त्याच्यामुळे इथं जे आमदार आहेत त्यांच्या मनामध्ये चलबिचल होईल की जे इच्छुक असतात त्यांना आम्ही आहोत की नाही असं. आणि मी तुम्हाला सांगतो की एकही आमदार हे मंत्रिपदाच्या आशेने इथं आलेला नाहीये. कारण मुळात आमच्याकडे जे आमदार आले त्याच्यामधले 6 हे विद्यमान मंत्री होते. ते आपलं मंत्रिपद सोडून इथं आले आहेत. म्हणजे ते आपल्या तत्वासाठी इथं आले आणि त्या तत्वासाठी त्यांचं म्हणणं होतं की जो बाळासाहेबांचा विचार होता, जो हिंदुत्वाचा विचार होता आणि ज्याच्यासाठी 25 वर्षापूर्वी बाळासाहेबांनी भाजपबरोबर युती केलेली होती आणि युतीमध्ये आपण एकदा भांडलो, पुन्हा जवळ आलो, तरी पण आता पुन्हा हे मतभेद झाले. ते मुख्यमंत्री कोण असावा या कारणासाठी मतभेद झालेले होते. दोन पक्षांमध्ये असं कुठलंही वैमनस्य आलेलं नव्हतं की त्याच्यामुळे ते पक्ष वेगळे व्हावे. आज मी खरं तर संजय राऊतांच्या रोजच्या याला उत्तर देत नाही, परंतु आज अत्यंत चुकीचं असं त्यांनी विधान केलेलं आहे की पाठीमागे खंजीर खुपसला. कोणाच्या पाठीमागे खंजीर खुपसला? म्हणजे उद्या असं झालं असतं की ज्या वेळेला तुम्ही युती तोडली आणि तुम्ही राष्ट्रवादी काँग्रेस आणि काँग्रेस बरोबर गेला, त्यावेळेला लोक तुम्हाला म्हणू शकले असते की तुम्ही खंजीर खुपसला, कारण ते जे लोकांचं मत होतं, जे जनतेचं मत होतं, ज्याच्यावर सरकार निवडून येतं, ते शिवसेना आणि भाजप ह्या युतीलाच होतं. ते कधीही नव्हतं काँग्रेसला किंवा राष्ट्रवादीला. काँग्रेस आणि राष्ट्रवादी हे दोन्ही पक्ष महाराष्ट्रामध्ये पराभूत झालेले होते, ही वस्तुस्थिती आहे. त्याच्यामुळे अशी स्टेटमेंट काढून कुठेतरी त्याच्यामधून जनतेचा संभ्रम निर्माण करायचा, जनतेमध्ये असंतोष निर्माण करायचा. सुरुवातीला त्यांनी अनेक असे भडकाऊ स्टेटमेंट काढली की ज्याच्यामुळे लोक रस्त्यावर उतरतील आणि रस्त्यावर उतरून त्याचं प्रेशर आमच्यावर येईल असं सुद्धा बघण्याचा प्रयत्न केलेला आहे. आणि म्हणून मला आपल्या माध्यमातून सर्व महाराष्ट्रातल्या जनतेला सांगायचं आहे की आमच्याकडून कुठलंही स्टेटमेंट जात नाही. एवढंच नाही तर आज माझी आदरणीय फडणवीस साहेबांशी चर्चा झाली आणि मी फडणवीस साहेबांना सुद्धा विनंती केली की कोणीही मीडियाला मुलाखती देतात. मी काल बघितलं की 10-10, 20-20 लोक मीडियामध्ये मुलाखती देत असतात आणि त्यांच्या तोंडातून एखादा शब्द चुकीचा निघाला आदरणीय उद्धव साहेबांच्या बद्दल किंवा ठाकरे फॅमिली बद्दल, तर तो भाजपचा व्ह्यू आहे असं समजलं जातं. हे पूर्णपणे चुकीचं आहे. मुळात बाळासाहेब ठाकरेंच्या बद्दल स्वतः सर्वोच्च नेते मोदी साहेब यांना किती आदर होता आणि आहे हे सर्वांना माहिती आहे. त्याच्यामुळे असा कुठलाही प्रकार आजपर्यंत घडलेला नव्हता, याचा मी स्वतः साक्षीदार आहे. जर काय स्टेटमेंट निघालीच असतील तर ती सातत्याने संजय राऊत यांनी केलेली होती. एवढ्या सर्वोच्च नेत्याचा अपमान करणारे अनेक वेळेला त्यांनी स्टेटमेंट केलेली होती. उद्धव साहेब आम्हाला नेहमी सांगतात की आम्ही त्यांच्याबद्दल पर्सनल कुठे बोललो, पर्सनल नाही बोलला, ही वस्तुस्थिती आहे. परंतु त्याच्याच बरोबर एक राजकीय व्यक्तिमत्व म्हणून त्यांच्या बरोबर असलेले संबंध, बाळासाहेबांचे असलेले संबंध, मातोश्रीचे असलेले संबंध, हे सगळे गृहीत धरले तर तशी स्टेटमेंट सुद्धा यायला नको होती, ही वस्तुस्थिती आहे. आणि त्याच्यामुळे संजय राऊत जेवढं कमी बोलतील तेवढं चांगलं आहे. आणि मला आपल्याला पुन्हा एकदा सांगायचं आहे की शिंदे साहेबांच्या बरोबर आता आमची मीटिंग झालेली आहे. शिंदे साहेबांनी सर्व आमदारांशी डिटेल चर्चा केलेली आहे. शिंदे साहेब एक असे नेते आहेत की ज्यांना प्रत्येक आमदाराला त्यांच्याकडे ऍक्सेस आहे आणि प्रत्येक आमदाराशी ते चर्चा करतात आणि ती चर्चा केल्यानंतर ते त्याच्यावर निर्णय घेतात आणि आपली पुढची स्ट्रॅटेजी आहे ती त्यांच्याशी बोलल्यानंतर ठरवतात. त्याच्यामुळे आमची दीर्घकाळ जवळजवळ 1.5 ते 2 तास चर्चा झाली आणि ह्या चर्चेमध्ये असं ठरलेलं आहे की जे काय करायचं आहे, महाराष्ट्रामध्ये कुठलाही निर्णय घ्यायचा असेल शिंदे साहेबांना, तर तो महाराष्ट्राच्या हिताच्या दृष्टीने घेण्याचं सर्व आम्ही त्यांना.
Meanwhile, earlier today, Shiv Sena MP Sanjay Raut, while referring to Uddhav Thackeray's resignation, said the party has been stabbed by its own members. He added that the Shiv Sena will come back to power by its own strength in the days to come.
देखिए, मुख्यमंत्री उद्धव ठाकरे जी जो पार्टी के चीफ है शिवसेना के, कल रात को अपने पद से इस्तीफा दिया है। सर्वोच्च न्यायालय में जिस प्रकार का निर्णय आया है उसके बाद पद पर रहना उनके लिए उचित नहीं था। बहुत ही नैतिकता की राजनीति करने वाले वो नेता है। कल त्यागपत्र दिया है, लोगों से अपील की है कि किस परिस्थिति में उनको ये पद छोड़ना पड़ा। 2.5 साल तक उद्धव जी के नेतृत्व में कांग्रेस और राष्ट्रवादी की सरकार चली, शिवसेना उसमें थी अर्थात, और सभी का उनको सहकार्य मिला, सोनिया गांधी हो, पवार साहब हो। लेकिन उद्धव जी ने जाते वक्त कहा कि मेरे ही लोगों ने मुझसे गद्दारी की, बेईमानी की, इसलिए ये सरकार अब मैं नहीं चला सकता हूँ। शिवसेना इज नॉट बॉर्न फॉर पावर, पावर इज बॉर्न फॉर शिवसेना। हम सत्ता के लिए पैदा नहीं हुए, सत्ता हमारे लिए पैदा हुई। ये बाला साहब ठाकरे जी का एक मंत्र रहा हमेशा। हम वापस काम करेंगे और फिर एक बार अपने बलबूते पर सत्य पे आएंगे। धन्यवाद।
On to some other news now. Well, the annual Holy Amarnath Yatra got underway today with a batch of over 2,000 pilgrims leaving the base camp for the cave shrine housing the naturally formed ice lingam in South Kashmir, Himalayas. The pilgrimage was flagged off by Deputy Commissioner Piyush Singla at the Nunwan base camp in the Anantnag district's Pahalgam. All arrangements have been made to ensure smooth conduct of 43-day pilgrimage. This year, the Sri Amarnath Shrine Board has also made a provision for online darshan of the naturally formed ice lingam. In 2019, the yatra was cancelled midway ahead of the centre abrogating Article 370 provisions of the Constitution. The pilgrimage did not take place in 2020 and 2021 due to COVID-19 pandemic. Again, amid a heightened threat perception to the pilgrimage this year, a large number of security personnel have been deployed for the pilgrimage. New security pickets have been set up to ensure that subversive elements do not succeed in disrupting the pilgrimage. The pilgrimage will culminate on August 11, coinciding with Raksha Bandhan.
अमरनाथ जी की कृपा से सकुशल संपन्न हुई। देश भर के श्रद्धालु यात्रा के लिए आए हैं। मुझे पूरा विश्वास है कि महादेव और बाबा अमरनाथ की कृपा से यात्रा सकुशल होगी और बाबा की कृपा से सभी लोग अच्छे से दर्शन करके सकुशल वापस जाएंगे।
सर क्या प्रार्थना की अमन भाईचारा पूरे देश के लिए?
स्वाभाविक रूप से एक तो यात्रा सफल हो, जो लोग आए हैं वो बाबा का दर्शन करके सकुशल वापस जाएं, जम्मू कश्मीर में अमन चैन और विकास हो और देश में भी सद्भावना का वातावरण हो और भारतवर्ष तरक्की के पथ पर आगे बढ़े।
And while news and updates continue on Northeast Live, so stay tuned for more news. Thank you.
News to keep you ahead. Evening Prime, every day at 7 p.m.
Baby, A2 lo? Ne A2. 3rd July Mishor sale ase na hoy. Tente A2. A2